And I think this might be one of my favorite bentos I have ever done. For this bento, you're gonna need jumbo or colossal olives, small olives, a carrot. You could use the small carrots, you just might not be able to do the penguin feet with them, and some pears in the pre-made cups. I always get the no sugar added. Some Oreos for a treat if you wish, goldfish, cream cheese, an orange Sharpie, a fun colored Sharpie, and a black Sharpie, a string cheese, and some picks. So you could use just regular toothpicks if you wanted, but I have these fun ones and I have a couple different ones that I'm going to try out. And then you'll want a bento box for the lunches. So we're going to start with our pears. Now you could do a different fruit if your kids don't like pears, but I thought this looked like a great little igloo here. And so what you're going to do is you're just going to draw your opening for your igloo, just like this. And you could even add the whole opening with the lines and everything on it if you want it, just like that. And there we go. And we're just going to put that right in our bento box. Now we're going to make our snowman. So we're going to start with his hat. Now you could get like a piece of felt and tape, tape that hat to here, but I'm just going to draw it just to make it easy. 2 eyes, his smile, and then his buttons, just like that. And this is my only other color Sharpie I have, and it's not the best Sharpie, but if you have even a black one, that's fine. You can just do a black scarf. So basically we're just making our little scarf. Make a knot. Make a couple little things like that. And then we're going to add our nose, so I'm going to use my orange Sharpie. So there's our snowman all drawn up on a piece of string cheese. And we're just going to place him right here, right by the igloo. Now that our bento is slowly growing, we're going to add our goldfish. And I am doing an extra serving of goldfish just because there isn't a lot to this lunch for carbs, so you can do a little bit of extra goldfish. And I went with goldfish because penguins eat fish. And then we're gonna put 2 cookies in for a treat. My kids don't always get treats in their lunches, so they'll be very excited about this. I went with Oreos, going with the black and white. Couldn't think of anything fun for that treat. Now it's time to make the penguins. So you're going to start with your carrot. You're just going to slice off a coin off the carrot. And then out of that coin, you're going to take a triangle. Just like that. And that is going to be your beak, and those are going to be your feet. Now if you need to, you can actually cut off the back of the feet. And so that way when you lay it in, it'll lay flat. Now, I found with the olives, you definitely want a serrated knife. It just cuts through the olive skin a little bit easier. And you're just going to cut out a little belly out of your penguin. Okay, and you just take that out. You can eat it. And then you're just going to take a little bit of cream cheese, and you're going to take your knife and you're going to slide it along the edge of the olive and just stuff the cream cheese in the center. And it's a very small amount of cream cheese. If you need a little bit more, you can always add a little bit more. And just keep sliding your knife along that edge. You don't have to worry about the top and the bottom being super clean. And just run your knife on that edge to smooth out your cream cheese belly. And I mean, if you're really being meticulous, you can even wipe off the cream cheese along the side. So this is the jumbo olive that we made the belly out of, and this is the regular sized olive that we're going to make the head out of. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your little opening and you're going to take your little carrot triangle and you're just going to stuff that triangle right into that hole. And when you get the size just right, it actually sticks in there pretty good. So now we're going to take our toothpick. We're going to go through the top. See how this flat edge of the triangle is this way? We're going to go through the top of the head. Get it kind of placed up somewhat high. And then we're going to go through the cream cheese, through the bottom. And then we're going to take our feet and go through our feet. So here's our first penguin. He has turned out just great. And now I'm just going to add him to the bento and we're just going to place them right along the igloo. And now I'm going to make the next one. Here's the final lunches for the boys, Zane and Zarek's. And I'm adding these little cocktail forks that I have for them for their fruit. And I'm just sliding that in there with their snowman. And I think this might be one of my favorite bentos I have ever done. So what do you guys think? Do you think you could do this for your kids? I think you could.